All right, guys, this is the very, very, very last step to solve your cube. You got it. This one's easy. Okay. So what we have so far, you've done all the steps and we have it almost totally solved. When you get to this step, you might find that one of your sides is totally solved. For instance, if this was all red. Or you might have this situation where each side has this one incorrectly. It really doesn't make too much of a difference. If you have one that is solved, you want that to face you in the front. If there's not one that's solved, it doesn't matter. So for this last step, you are going to do the right algorithm once. Then you're going to do the left algorithm once. Then you're going to do the right algorithm 5 times and the left algorithm 5 times. That's the sequence. Now, it probably will not be totally solved. We'll probably have to do that multiple times, but that's the sequence. Right once, left once, right 5 times, left 5 times. Okay, so let's do that. So right, left, right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what we have is one side totally solved, like what we talked about, and then the 3 that are still incorrect. So we are going to continue to do this same sequence until it is solved. What might happen is that these 3 move, but they move into the incorrect position. So we might do the sequence again, and instead of the blue being on the green, maybe it's on the red. That's still not solved, but they are moving. So we do the sequence until they move into the correct position. So now that we have one solved, that's going to face us, and we're going to do the same thing. Right once, left once, right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now your cube is solved. Congratulations! You just solved a Rubik's Cube. When I was learning this, I would get to this last step and mess up because maybe I did it only 4 times instead of 5, and I would have to start over and over and over and over. But finally I got it, and now it's easy. And like I said in the first video, the first time I did this, from the video that I watched, it took me over 2 hours to finally solve a cube. Now I can pick up any unsolved cube and do it in under 5 minutes every single time. You will, once you get this and you're doing this more often, you're going to come across different issues that we haven't talked about in this video, because you might find something gets in a funky position. Once you learn this, you can kind of figure out how to manipulate it a little bit. Maybe you don't know how to get this piece into the right place, but you can at least move it out of here into a position that sounds familiar where you know how to do it. So just experiment. Of course, ask me if you have any questions. I am not an expert, but I can do a little bit. So it's super neat. It's a fun party trick to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube. That's how you do it. If you got this far, congratulations.